Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, WWE just pulled the ultimate troll move on NXT.
WWE has found its next Bloodline-esque saga.
We got some speculation on a wrestler potentially leaving AEW.
And the latest on Cody Rhodes' current relationship with the Elite. I'm Adam Wilborn.
And I'm Andy Murray.
And this is the news.
All right.
Yes!
I mean, I would give you a spoiler warning, but the show's already happened, so you don't really need one. And also, you can see the image in the background. There you go. Dominic Mysterio is the NXT North American champion. People are pissed. People are mad. Right, so this happened on last night's show. The Judgment Day have been invading developmental recently. And yeah, last night, Dirty Dom won the belt. He beat Wesley. There were interferences from Finn Balor and Damian Priest. It looked like Wes was going to overcome them because Priest went for the belt shot. He couldn't get it. It didn't work. But then Rhea Ripley showed up, oh no, and hit Wes with her Women's World title. And Dom kind of crawled over to make the pinfall. Afterwards, they celebrated like they'd won the World Cup. It was really funny.
Look at it.
What a shot. What a shot. And the camera like caught on like 7 individual people in the crowd who were just pissed.
It was Taker at Mania, wasn't it?
It's mental. Like the reaction to this literally was like the end of the streak. There was one guy they just cut to who was just like this. Another couple straight away. One of them, by the way, was wearing a Judgment Day t-shirt. And was like, so that kind of speaks volumes. But like, I mean, looking online and stuff, I think there's a nice balance of people who are like along for the ride, as we are, and people who are genuinely pissed.
Oh God!
It's like,
how'd you get angry at this?
It's wild. It's wild. So Wes had been champion for 269 nice days. He'd had a bunch of acclaimed defenses against people like Tyler Bate.
We looked this up on the NXT preview yesterday. The longest single reign as North American champion.
Probably the greatest as well. Let us know what you think down below. So he'd had a really great run. And then he gets beaten by the troll guy. The troll guy, whose positioning in WWE is immaculate. I mean, he's rubbish and that's the whole point. So I thought this was really funny, to be honest.
Look, guys, the Book of the Year vote is finished because Shawn Michaels has won it by a landslide. We had Tony D's Homecoming and that amazing storyline that's been bubbling under for the last 2 months with the family tricking Gallus thinking to win the tag titles, the Great American Bash, and I'm going to explode. And then this closed out the show last night. Look, nothing against Wesley. First of all, yeah, like you say, sensational reign. He's been ready for the main roster, probably since he arrived in NXT.
Signed,
so I'm kind of okay with this, and it's really fun and funny. And like we were speculating about this, I think either on a podcast or in the office yesterday, because like you look across, so you've got #1 contender at SummerSlam, Finn Balor, okay? Rhea Ripley, women's champ. I forget what they call them now because they're not
Women's World.
Women's World, and what's Asuka? World Heavyweight.
I forgot.
Women's champion on Monday Night Raw. Okay.
Raw.
And Senor Money in the Bank. But Dirty Dom didn't have anything, and we were like, we don't really want to give him the US title. I mean, Austin Theory's a crap US champion, but you kind of want to, whatever you do next with the United States Championship, LA Knight, you want to build it up to the level of the IC Championship, because that genuinely feels it's been elevated around Gunther's waist.
Yeah.
But you want to give him a title. 24/7 Championship's not big enough, and you're like, well, there's nothing. And it was right there, the North American Championship. He should parade this around. It's really funny that he arguably needs a bit more development, and he's a developmental champion, but he's all over the main roster.
I actually think that the 24/7 title would have been perfect for this.
He could have been in a bell end with it.
If he'd pretended that it was like a title on par with Roman Reigns, that would be hilarious.
But don't forget, Nikki Cross put it near the bin. So
there you go. If he lifts it out from beside the bin, that's a really good visual. Look, I just think it's really funny. I think that part of this was motivated by just wanting to spark a reaction in people.
Mission accomplished.
It's done that. Look, I understand people have invested in Wesley. I think he's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I think he's excellent. But you have to kind of consider, look, NXT is a TV show about wizards, creatures, computer guys, and mafia men.
Mafia men, yeah.
Right? It's an inherently silly television show. I don't think that this is really worth expending negative energy. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ride.
NXT's goated. I've been saying it for so long. I'm sorry, I know it's Blood and Guts Day, but
Don't do it. Don't compare promotions.
NXT. No, I'm not even comparing.
Okay, you will die.
You should be watching NXT as well, whatever you're doing. It's awesome. It's ever since it went 2.0, it has been genius. It was all dingy and for a while, I know, but trust me, come on back. And if you need a route in there, you've been on the pod, you've met all the gang, Andy Murray.
I'll never be back.
You'll never be back. The NXT preview and review podcast, wherever you get your podcasts from, are there for you. But let us know what you think of Dominic Mysterio becoming North American champion in the comment section below, because by God, has it lit the internet on fire this morning.
Hey, it's very rare that we actually have an NXT story we can lead with.
Yes, I always want to.
Let us know.
I say, Andy, do you want to bring people up to date on what's going on with Chase U? And you're like, no.
No.
Not this week, but we do love Thea Hale. Protect her at all costs. She's great, Thea Hale.
She's good.
She's the Brock Lesnar of NXT. She keeps Kimura in everyone.
Next story.
This next story is actually sticking with the flipping Judgment Day, because that's basically WWE's next Bloodline-esque saga. As you can probably already tell, it's not exactly been hiding. They're building it up. Finn Balor obviously fighting for the title with Seth Rollins, running it back presumably to SummerSlam. I don't think that's been confirmed just yet, but you can assume that. Him waiting, just ready for whoever wins, basically. Rhea Ripley is Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio. But yeah, this report comes from the brilliant Worked Wrestling, who've come through with some great stuff recently, saying WWE see Judgment Day as the successor to the Bloodline storyline in terms of fan interest and longevity. The Judgment Day segments frequently gain major interest in the quarter-hour ratings and will continue to be a centre point of shows moving forward. Me and the boys actually were debating what on earth's going on with JD McDonough recently, because there was a big tease and then he's just disappeared. Well, Worked Wrestling, prior to this, tweeted, JD McDonough's Judgment Day plans have been halted for the time being. He lost to Apollo Crews during last night's main event tapings. What a match that must have been on main event, by the way. Those are two great wrestlers. But yeah, Judgment Day are going to be filling the gap of the Bloodline's implosion, basically.
Seems that way. Interesting. They're doing really well, obviously.
Yes.
Like the quarter hours are up. They're good for whenever they appear. They're all really over. They're all really cool. They're all really fun. They have a fun on-screen relationship. It's why I get a bit worried when they start like teasing tension, because I'm like, no, you have to be friends forever. This is perfect. Stop it, guys. Don't do this to me.
So much better than when Edge was involved. I love Edge. But, oh my God.
I mean, let's be real. The Edge version was a crap House of Black ripoff with none of what makes House of Black cool.
Yeah, they had a big chair, that was about it.
Yeah, then they went their separate ways and they became dumb jocks that are also goths. It's really good.
That visual of them laughing after Dom kicks Edge in the bollocks.
Right in the dinner.
That's your microcosm of the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Right there.
That was the moment that made them. The Judgment Day rule. My favourite thing on Raw, for sure.
Yeah.
The one thing about seeing it as a potential Bloodline story, and obviously the Bloodline story has been really good at like involving everyone and raising everyone up, and the Usos and Sami and Kevin and people who faced Roman, and they felt really important as a result of that. But Roman Reigns is the protagonist, right? He's the main character of WWE. Who do we have in the Judgment Day that's going to be on that face of the company level? I would argue the closest person is Rhea.
Yep, same here.
But rivalry-wise, they would need to be very, very excellent. That's a terrible way of saying it.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying that.
Yeah, they'd need to tighten up her in-ring storylines a little bit more. And they do seem to be heading in that direction with the stuff with Liv and Raquel on Raw.
You know, we already had teasers with her and Becky Lynch in the past, and obviously, long-term, Bianca Belair, please. You know, but yes, absolutely, I agree with you, Andy. They should stick together, and so should we. And do you know how you stick with us? By hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell.
Well, that was more seamless than yesterday, I'll take it. Let's move over to somebody who might be leaving AEW. This is all speculation, but it kind of adds up when you look at it as one. And when you consider the people who have been tweeting about this, who generally know things without, like, so I'm not going to put them out there because they're not really reporting stuff, but people who know things and generally get things right.
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
There you go. The what's that guy's name again? Tyrion.
Yes.
The Tyrions of the world. Varys, he's another one. Big bald legend.
That was a rubbish ending to his story.
Yeah, poor bugger. Poor soul.
Actually, they just copy-paste that for the entire TV show, to be honest. Should we finish Game of Thrones well? Nah. Just let Vince book the end of it, basically.
I like the Game of Thrones ending. Me and no one else. Right, Roosh.
Oh, yeah,
Might
sorry.
be Roosh. So Dave Meltzer reported in the Wrestling Observer newsletter in June that Roosh had signed a 1-year deal with AEW last year, and it was up soon. Maybe it's expired now, who knows? This was like a month ago. So that contract was expiring. The guy's not been on AEW TV since May, which is a while. And recently, of course, Andrade came back and he's doing the feud with the House of Black and he needs some allies and Roosh hasn't been there.
Yeah.
That kind of gets the speculative fires going. And again, this is all speculation at this stage. AEW has confirmed nothing. Roosh has confirmed nothing. However, Roosh got people talking earlier this week. He tweeted a photo with him and his family. Dragon Lee and Drolistico, his brothers, and his father, Bestia del Ring, big photo of them, just tagged with family. Earlier this month, Dragon Lee, who is in WWE, WWE.
Good teaming with Nathan Fraser on last night's NXT.
He is. He had tweeted a photo of him, Roosh, and Drolistico saying, "Someday we'll be together again." Which has obviously got people talking. Roosh was at Triple Mania for AAA this past weekend. Something seems to be occurring with this gentleman. I'm a big Roosh guy.
Yeah.
I think that when he's on, he is terrifying. And when he's not on, he's taking it easy, brother, and it's a lot of fun. I think he's a interesting backstage character by all accounts.
Yes.
But I enjoy watching him and I'll follow him wherever he goes.
Yes. Now, I never know what's going on with a wrestler, so don't, and I've never taken a bump in my life. It felt for a while like he worked really hard to get into AEW. Then, arguably, I think it's fair to say, took his foot off the gas somewhat, and then he's come back with a vengeance, in my opinion. And like you say, yeah, it has been weird with the Andrade storyline, where he's like, Malachi's like, it talks a load of bollocks, but I really still like it. Still like the entrance.
He Chromecast himself onto the TV.
Yes,
perfectly.
But he's like, I've got your mask and you've got no one, and I was like, he's got an entire group. What's he on about?
But where are they?
Yeah,
it's weird.
I hope he sticks around in it. I hope he stays on my TV screen. I'll say that. I prefer him to in AEW because I feel like that's probably the best place to allow him to express himself. But hey, after what I've seen of him, because I'd always heard big things from people like yourself saying that it's a guy you need to watch out for, and I watch 2 promotions basically. You can watch more than 2, by the way.
You can watch more than 1, actually.
Yeah. But I was excited to see him. I really have enjoyed seeing him in AEW. I just would like to see him on my television screen, whether that be AEW, WWE, or I have to go and search him out in any of the other brilliant promotions, because he's really he's hooked me.
Roosh deserves a push.
Yes.
I don't say that word often these days, but there you go, 2 O's.
What's going on?
Screw you, Kourtney Kardashian. Sorry.
What's going on with
Is it Kourtney? One of the Kardashians stole push.
Did she?
Yeah, sucks. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. No disrespect.
Speaking of the wrestling version of the Kardashians, the Elite. Bit of an update on their relationship with Cody Rhodes. It's all good.
Fair enough.
I panicked when I read this storyline, and then it's just a nice relief. Basically, Fightful caught up with Cody Rhodes at the red carpet event for his WWE documentary, American Nightmare, Becoming Cody Rhodes.
He's always been Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. That was easy.
Yeah.
Born. Completed it.
The bloody chair's doing it again.
Oh,
man.
no.
I'm gone. I'll see you later.
But Cody confirmed when asked about the Young Bucks that he still talks to Matt and Nick on a regular basis, and that his documentary, I'm really looking forward to seeing this actually, might not have happened had the Bucks not consented to the use of footage from Being the Elite. He has bonded, Cody added, to the Bucks and Kenny Omega for life on what they did together, even if he never shares a ring with them again. I do hope he does share a ring with them again, nice. Wherever that may be. But yeah, I think a lot of people like to be like, ooh, they're over there and he's over there, and that means they don't talk anymore. No, I think Cody's probably just. Maybe there was a bit of a, ooh, that's a bit weird. We started this promotion together and now you've gone to the competition now. But Cody's telling his own story, as are the Elite. So good. You can stay friends with everyone, no matter, if they're not in your same workplace.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Someone leaves your company, you don't immediately just go, screw you, pal. Yeah, good for them. They're both good for them. No, they're both killing it in completely different ways in different promotions. Both sides, both parties, whatever. Maybe they'll be together again someday. Maybe they won't be, who knows, but they changed the world of wrestling.
They'll always have that.
Yeah, like the current landscape is primarily down to these human beings. So it's really awesome. I'm glad they're still friends.
They'll always have that, and 3/4 of them will always have WCPW. Kenny Omega wasn't quite good enough for us.
Yeah,
sorry,
didn't
mate.
make the cut.
Keep practicing now.
Yeah.
One day.
Spend more time in developmental, son. Learn how to work the hard cam. I don't know.
Sorry, your hands a bit more.
Rubbish, yeah.
Right, let's get to your Twitter questions at WhatCulture WWE. We also sometimes take them from our YouTube community page, another reason to subscribe. Mark Smith starts us off saying, morning guys, so Finn beats Seth, Priest cashes in to become champion, but who does Rhea and the ex-con Dom side with? Ooh. This was booking them splitting up already.
Yeah, if we go down, after we've just mentioned that it might be the new Bloodline. I think that if this scenario was to play out, probably Priest, right? Because he's a bit like I love
the size of him.
Yeah, like he's gigantic. And also, would you hitch your wagon to a champion or a loser?
Yeah,
simple. That's.
Do you think Finn might win at SummerSlam? Just to add to the intrigue of champion. Ooh.
Yeah, I think he actually might. I don't like. For me, it's like a coin flip at the moment, and I think that Seth I'll probably move closer towards Seth retaining.
Yeah.
But they do seem to be committing a bit to this idea at the moment, and it's not my favorite thing from an investment level. Seth's gonna win, but you know.
Yeah,
sure.
I think probably Seth may well hold it till next year's WrestleMania because they've still have time with Damian Priest and the briefcase after that.
Yeah.
And if they're going back to Puerto Rico, we're saying
hello.
But yeah, I could buy it, and I think because it is, let's be honest, the secondary championship, I wouldn't be too bothered if Finn won and the intrigue of that. But yeah, if I had to pick, I love Finn Balor. But it's this guy.
The big dog. Just
the energy he was giving out in that Money in the Bank press conference.
Oh my God, that was so funny. That poor guy, shout outs to Steve Ball. He got a tough ride there, didn't he? Gee whiz.
It's all right, easy. You've got more chance of being in the Judgment Day. Oh my God, I might be in the Judgment Day. And you have 0 chance. Oh, cool.
Yeah, poor guy, man. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that.
Second question today comes from Taker Chan, who says, morning, King of the Mic and Heel with the Eel. Oh!
I'm back.
No messing today.
There's the eel.
Still chowing down on that arm.
He's a chewy arm, man.
If you could have any wrestler read the weather on TV, who would it be? I'd have good old Tony Khan. 9 days. Have a great day, everyone at WhatCulture.
It's gonna be 90 degrees in the northeast.
I think you and I are gonna agree on this one.
Howard Finkel, rest in peace.
Oh, wait a second.
Yes, imagine. In the northeast.
Look out for that snowstorm.
And in the northeast of Scotland today, we have a thunderstorm.
Oh, wait, we've missed the obvious one. Today, coming in at 12 p.m., rain.
There will be a light breeze and a period of high pressure across the Atlantic Ocean. I'm not good at it.
If it's not Howard Finkel, for obvious reasons, R.I.P., what a legend.
The God.
It's Mark Briscoe, isn't it? I'm sorry, but it's Mark Briscoe.
Telling the sun to simmer down. Simmer down, boy. Simmer down.
I spoiled my choice. I want to see this. This is what AI was made for.
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus.
AI night. What?
I want Roman emoting over the weather.
Johnny Gargano.
Let's go have a picnic!
Johnny Gargano just thinking about what the rain has done. Staring at the hands. Oh, brother. There's lots of good options. Orange Cassidy. Just...
Yeah. That's basically me looking at the weather every day.
Yeah, alright. Apart from yesterday when we almost drowned.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was brutal. Anyway.
I bet Americans watching this going, bad weather was it? That's cute.
Yeah. Michael Fish.
Eddie Zamari gives our final question of the day. He writes, hey guys, what is your Mount Rushmore for the best storyline of all time? Your answers cannot be the same. I'll tell you what we'll do, Eddie. We'll do 2 each.
Alright, you want to start? Will I start?
Bloodline.
Okay, straight in
Bloodline,
there.
straight in.
Austin McMahon.
Oh, yeah.
It's why you're at WWE 1, basically.
And we're going to get complaints if we don't, so I'm going to pick my favourite saga of AEW, despite my love for Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. I think it's right up there as the second best. It's Punk MJF.
Fair.
I love it. I love it. I will. If they did one of those 3-disc DVDs that WWE used to do, that'd be on my Christmas list.
2 modern examples. I'll go for another old fogey one to represent my generation of old people. It's not even that old. NWO, Third Man, Formation, all that. Yeah.
I might revisit this.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do like a Q&A later on this week, Andy.
Hey, maybe we will.
I enjoyed that, and I want to delve more into that sort of thing.
Maybe we will.
Keep an eye on our Twitter if you want to do that, at Andy H. Murray, at Adam Wilborn, and check out this video, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Sorry for swearing.